Are you ready? Tumekuja kujibamba. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. Tumekuja kujibamba. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah.
Hello guys, manze, welcome to the channel, manze. Your host Kim Tai, manze. First of all, kama uja subscribe. So leo tumekuja na amazing content, manze. Tuko the software of sex. Tunataka Pst KEN atupitishe through. This is actually his book and he's going to take us through each and every single topic yenye ameandika kwa hii kitu. This thing is very interesting. Kama wewe ni kijana, manze, unafaa usome hii. Kama wewe ni youth within your 20s, unajua hizi challenges tuna face kila day. Tukiongelea tu hata the big kwa vijana, most of the youths within our age group of 20, 19, all the way up to 30. Yes. Many people are struggling actually with this thing. Unaweza ambia huyo msee nini kama ako addicted ama sijui tuseme aje, lakini basi unaweza mpatia which kind of words yenye unaweza mwambia ama personal experience yenye umepitia ndio iweze kumotivate a turn around, unaona? Hii mambo na wana stand issue, a focus on building a relationship rather than pursuing the big goal.
I want to say from my own experience, I struggled with my sexuality way back when I was much younger, as a youth. Nili struggle na pornography, nika struggle na masturbation. The reason why I was struggling is that I was not willing to allow God into that space, that the God who gave me my sexual urges and my sexual gift, okay? The fact that I am male or female, these urges I didn't allow God to take preeminence over them. Okay? So nikajipata, I'm thinking, but by pursuing Manzi, we have sex with her, I'll feel satisfaction.
And
I'll
there
find
is no satisfaction.
So it's like trying to use a hammer to write, or a pen to drive in a nail. Manzi God haku design. So number one, understanding the fact that Manzi God wants to be involved in my sexuality. So kuna mse ana struggle. Number one, you don't struggle as an event. Sexual addiction is not an event. It's a journey. You start slowly, una move into it, and there are things that you do that aid it. What are the things that we do? For example, mimi nilikuwa naona magazine, movies zangu zilikuwa movies maze ziko tu X-rated. So I'm struggling with an addiction, but I'm still watching X-rated movies. Kuna shida. So check your content. Watch what you watch. Watch what you see. Watch the kind of company you keep.
Control your mind.
Uko na mabosi wanakuambia, mtu asikwambie wewe ni mwanaume, tumia hiyo kitu. Ukishaitumia, who pays the consequence? I want to say number one, if you're struggling with an addiction, call yourself to a meeting. Ask yourself, what are some of those things that I'm doing that is aiding this struggle? There's no way I can be a drunkard and I stay near a bar. Hama karibu na bar. Au una struggle na pombe.
Keep distance,
social distance inakutrigger. So avoid the triggers.
Umesikia mse, keep the distance, as in make sure kuna space kubwa sana. Hepa
the Joseph principle, wewe hepa toka unyoe. Potiphar wife akikam, usimsimamie ati mnapiga story. Toka mbio.
Wase wisdom. Kama uja subscribe bado, hebu finya the red button hapo manze before to the next topic. So pasi the next topic manze, after the big O, nataka tuangalie hapo mali umesema sexual revolution, the driving force. Okay, in some cultures you have a baby because you are foolish. In others you have a baby because you are fertile. Pasini nini wisdom ingine fafanua?
What that means is this, guys. We live in a culture that is sexually saturated. Ukiangalia ma billboards, ma program, how do you see an advertisement ya toothpaste iko na mguu za manzi? Advertising ya everything is advertised using sex. So we have objectified sex. We live in a revolutionized sexual culture whereby the images are constantly being thrown at us. And I want to say this, let's not be in denial about it. Manze mind yako ukiona hiyo billboard, manze amesimama tu amekaa tu vizuri ameacha tu ka space kidogo wewe unaitake to the next level. It goes beyond there.
Your mind inaanza kustray away.
Yes, I want to challenge, especially I was writing that chapter thinking about the young person who manze you want to go to heaven, unapenda Mungu, utaki mambo ya kujidefile, but there is a company you keep of people who constantly talk about are also movies, the stuff that you do innocently. Ukifkiria itu ni movie tu nibamba tu niko home, what do I do? Internally, your mind, your brain, God has given us this brain iko na chemicals. Kuna chemicals fulani kwa hiyo brain yako ina store hizo images. Ukishaiona ina store, ita replay baadaye. Itafinya replay. Wewe sasa umelala tu. Why did I struggle with masturbation? I was watching these images, but when my mind goes to rest when I'm sleeping, it checks back. The chemicals ina come back. Naanza ku struggle nayo because sikumaliza. You think by watching the movie you are done, but you don't know you are downloading something. That's what I'm saying. Ita replay baadaye. Na sasa hauna control. Juu imefika kwa brain level.
Guys, umesikia mse, the brain. Chunga brain yako manze. Actually our brain inaweza hold more content hata kushinda hiyo comp yako.
Kabisa.
Iko na storage kubwa kushinda hata unaona. So we need to take care of our brain.
Wanasema the average human brain ni kama computers 10.
Umesikia hiyo mse? Wewe comp yako iko na hard disk ngapi?
Na terabyte kazo. Terabyte. So what are you storing?
So anyway manze, pasi. Moto kama upasi. So guys, acha tuendelee. Sexual deviation, the new normal, okay? So hapo kwa chapter 6 inasema everything in the world is about sex except sex. Sex is about power. So pasi hapa pia mimi naweza sema because kuleta na kenye umesema vitu tunaonyeshwa on a daily basis. Everything that is selling is about sex. Wakiweka tu sex hapo na hata weke toothpaste ndio umesema hiyo toothpaste itauza zaidi. Usinde ule mwenye atakuwa ameweka meno, ndio. So man, able to deconstruct hii chapter 6.
So you see now, what I'm saying is this, that when I realize that sex has now been taken from what God meant it to be, imekuwa a tool sasa ya kukonka wase. Unasianga manzi ana slay, manzi amesimama, boys amebeba. What we have now reduced a human being to their sexual prowess or sexual power. And now what are sexual deviations? Maze vitu kama the struggle that guys have LGBTQ. Guys wase mimi sijisikii kama mwanaume. Though mimi ni mwanaume najisikia kama manzi. Okay? Because si feel hivyo. Now with the moment we start questioning God and starting to doubt the very makeup that God has given us. I like joking that if you can't make up your mind your makeup. If you can't make up your mind your makeup. Maze kuna venye God amekucreate. If you just look at kama mtoto mdogo, just look at your body, your anatomy. It tells you a story of why God designed sex and sexuality. So when we start having deviations, we are asking God, mbona uliniumba hivi? And the people who right now unasikia mse anafunga manzi na nyororo wana have sex na yeye. It's called BDSM. Ile anataka pain. They are looking for something more than pleasure. Wanatafuta pain.
It's now beyond pleasure. So now it's pain wanatafuta.
Unakuta wanaume wawili wana have sex with one another. What are they looking for? It's not the pleasure.
And we are being adopted these people in a Western culture.
Exactly. So wame deviate from the original road. Nikaa najua from here to Ngong lazima nipitie Kare. But mimi najiambia acha niende South B kwanza. Unafika. Hiyo si shortcut. Hiyo ni kujiumiza. So we have deviated from the original plan and we are hurting ourselves. We unapata raping. People who do raping as a career, wana enjoy it. They feel it's fun.
As a matter of fact.
Yeah, when they're doing it, umsikilia, anafilio ni poa. You have deviated. It's wrong. That's not what God desires. We have made sex become a tool for hurting.
We were not wired that way.
Exactly.
We were not wired.
Let's go back to the original plan.
Guys, mnasikia manze. Yo, as we finish up on the episode manze, pasi ya mwisho. The honey in the moon. Can you get used to the smell of food so much that you don't need to actually eat or enjoy it? Yani umekula chakula fulani mara nyingi mpaka unaona like hata ukipata chakula tena ukuli. Lakini in this particular case tunaongea kuhusu the software of sex.
The honey in the moon.
The honey in the moon.
The honey in the moon simply means this, guys. I think we need to ensure, number one, that we do not become people who are lasting people. You see, the smell of food simply means kuna wase wanakula na maji sana. They just want to ogle at girls. Unasikia every skirt that passes, ako sawa. Then
what next?
You see, you are building a habit, and that habit becomes lust. It ceases to be love. And so in that chapter, I'm exploring people who are so given to lasting after women, or even women who last after men. Unakuta there particular people who are in a room yako umeka poster fulani ya mzee fulani. Inaweza kuwa ni footballer, ma pop star fulani. Ukimwangalia tunasikia tu wow, si amenijenga. So badala ya kula chakula unakula harufu. Manze hapana. Hiyo ni kujichocha. Let's stop getting, and it's idolizing. The people have idolized sex. That now they are driven by their idol. Instead of waiting for that person whereby there is relationship that brings enjoyment of the sex.
Juu amesikia huyo msee amefanya hivi na hivi pia anataka kuifanya.
Utapata vijana kwamba mimi yangu nikipata Beyonce ndo wangu. Utampata lini?
Utampata wapi?
Umeweka tu ka pop star, so that you are now idolizing them and fantasizing. We are fantasizing instead of putting relationship in the context of sex.
And also learning about their story.
Exactly, learning their story. So basically I'm challenging guys, let us stop this living in a fantasy world. Tukue real.
Manze, Pasi, thank you for coming. Thank you for having you on the show. Manze, guys, if you want to get this book, Pasi, tunapata aje?
Hii book iko Keswick Bookshop. Tao hapa Prestige, tafuta tu Keswick on the first floor, ama tao pale karibu na City Hall, Kindaruma Road, but you can also hit me up ken.aringo@gmail.com. I can give you a copy. It goes for $10 in Keswick Bookshop.
Guys, you already heard it, Manze. I don't have to say much, Manze. And that comes to the end of the episode, Manze. We are sharing more amazing stories. Watane, Manze. Goodbye.
Peace out.